We made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Coaching staff has gone in, we've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we gotta execute to win. Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. With a playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. I had no idea how the team will react on or off the field to my return. But deep down, I knew it was what I needed to do. Returning from an injury like this wasn't going to be easy. And in this situation, we needed to make the smartest possible decision so I could be effective all game long.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. Yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Past the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there, 46 yards. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
I know a lot of special teams come. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
now a handoff looking right. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. The big fella. And he will score. Touchdown, touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, 52 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one 28 yards on the ground. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on, guys, 4 down, 4 down. He don't want it. 57's the mic. Watch the play.
Wilson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
54, right there, 54, Mike.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. There he goes, left side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, one by land, two.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
10-10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, short throw to Dissly. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 64 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast.
And he is in for the Seattle. A big play there. 60. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. $39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from the pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the 2nd quarter. Short throw to Disley. Space to maneuver at the 40. Look at the big man rumble. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Disley with his 2nd touchdown here. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 69 yards.
Here
is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31.
The running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yep. They've all been good so far.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go. Do it.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be out of bounds but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
1st and 10 at the 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Down Seahawks.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And he's loose again. He's at the 30.
1 play at a time.
10,
Here we go.
5, and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Well, what a game for him. He hits for the return. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. All told, it's a punt. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 24-yard touchdown. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
Man, it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Twisting away. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. And partner, are you... Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
At their own 16.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Interception. Here's Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
After the game, I was even more sore than I expected I would be. I suppose that should have been a sign that the news I'd be getting from Coach wasn't great. The news was devastating, especially since I'd already worked so hard to come back from this injury once. But because I had come back once, I knew that with a cautious approach, I could come back again.